on this edition of Living by Design.
Don't call it a comeback. It's more like a streak. Last time I checked, you couldn't last 1 week. Now how you look sitting in my daggone seat? Wait, let me see if I can laugh on beat. Ha, 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 ha.
Tony Lamont presents Living by Design with host Kathy Holloway Hill. Kathy is a strong, powerful voice. She entertains, informs, and inspires her audiences everywhere she goes.
Kathy Holloway Hill, and welcome to another episode of Living by Design. My guest today is fierce, ferocious, and I certainly would not want to be a rapper going up against her because she is the queen, the goddess, Miss Sharaya J. I am so proud and happy to have you as my guest. Welcome to Living by Design, beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, I am very, very excited to have you because my viewers want to hear from you. We all want to hear from you. So, Sharaya, I am just going to start talking because there's so many things that we all want to know. So, first of all, first and foremost, we have to give all honor to our God, our Lord and Savior, because of Him, we're all still here. And I just want to ask you before we get into your career, how is your health? What is the condition of your health? How are you doing in that aspect?
I'm doing really good in that place of my life, which I'm very grateful for because it definitely has been a journey and a half. But I did start prior to getting on the show. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, and it was a real thing that I had to really take time and think about if I wanted to embark on because I will be going through my treatment simultaneously with being on the show. And so after I prayed about it, and I was actually creating which way I should go, I got my answer to just move forward and have faith. And I did go under a couple treatments during the show. But toward the end of the show, my doctor gave me some great news that the tumor that was in my right breast originally had shrank and disappeared, which was one of the goals, for me on my chemo treatment journey anyway. So that was a blessing for sure.
Oh, amen. Amen. I am so happy to hear that. So the prognosis is good?
Yes, all good things. So I'm grateful.
The world needs Sharaya J. Sharaya, oh my goodness, Sharaya, girl, you slay.
Thank you.
Slay, queen, slay. You ain't playing with those challengers.
No, you're right.
And I'm going to tell you what impresses, well, first of all, a lot of things impress me, but what really impresses me, well, two things, is your showmanship. It's the swag. That's it. Your swag, your showmanship, and then how you write according to whoever is challenging you.
Oh man.
And do you know who's going to come out and try to challenge? How do you do that?
I know. I actually had no idea who's coming out on that stage. That is the funny part. And so when I'm putting those bars together, I try to make them so that just in case I could insert anybody's name in it, or at least try to think of concepts that could go for any kind of challenge coming out there. And it was just so funny because the way that everything had a mind, it just was like each rap was crafted for the person I was going against, and it was just working out for me week by week. So that was a real big, that was some favor for sure. I think that I was gaining throughout the process.
My husband has been in media and broadcasting for over 30 years, many decades, and so he has absolutely seen a lot. He's interviewed a lot of people. He's kind of been everywhere. But when we watch your performances, I mean, he's pretty introverted. He's a quiet guy, but he yelled.
Yes.
When he heard you with some of those bars that you've got, oh my goodness, the way it flowed with your swag, he yelled. And that's very rare, because I was already screaming, because, you know, I'm a screamer. I jump around. I do all that kind of stuff. So I was already doing that. And I was like, I'm going to tell you, this girl right here, ooh, I ain't ever seen a rapper like you. I mean, good rappers, absolutely. I love rap. But most rappers, I think they think that it's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the right thing to do to rap real fast. But I can hear every word you're saying, and it's so ferocious and fierce, and the bars are on point, and it flows with the melody or the music choice that you've got behind you, and then you jumping around on stage with that swag and your outfits, and girl, for real?
Thank you.
Hey, I'm being honest, for real.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm just telling it like it is. Now, what does it feel like to be, even though I know we're just in season 2, but the longest seat holder from day 1?
Oh, man. That right there, you know, that's a really big accomplishment for me on the show. Because when I stepped out on, you know, on that stage for the first time, I had no real expectations. I just wanted to leave it all on the floor, like, you know, for every performance and every battle that I was coming up against. That was just my goal, right? Whatever you do, just leave it all on the stage, leave it on the stage. And so, for me, it set out with no real expectation, but you know, hopes and being optimistic that I can make it there. And to actually do it, that was just like such a great moment. I think even of manifestation, because from that first battle when I came out, I said, you know, this is my seat and that ain't going to change. And then that came to fruition, you know what I mean? That at the end, I'm sitting in the finale in the same chair that I had from the beginning. One of the great accomplishments, I think, you know.
Well, the very first battle that I saw when the season began, when I saw you take on that first challenger, I said, she's going to be hard to beat. She's going to be very, very hard to beat. As a matter of fact, she is going to be hard to beat for the crown. Now, I know the rest of them were singers, but, you know, I knew that you were a rapper and it was different, but that's how strong and powerful you were. Sharaya, we're going to just take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with more of the amazing Sharaya J. Stay tuned.
I'ma show you what it take to be a winner now. You ain't seen how I spaz on the show on the last episode. In the last episode, pick a time, pick a date, competition, piece of cake, R.I.P. Pick a coffin, cause it's curtain with the Drake. I'ma know you in advance though. Yeah, no matter the second stance though. Yo, if cancer can't beat me, what make you think you got a chance, yo? I don't fear none, so tell them come. I got 99 pounds, me and dope ain't one. Cause I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up. Cause ain't nobody checking for you or anything that you do.
Hi, and welcome back. We are still here with the fierce, beautiful queen of rap, Miss Sharaya J. So, Sharaya, let's just kind of pick up where we left off. Okay, so, you know, we talked about you just destroying and pulverizing all your challengers. Now, this is just my opinion, okay? So, viewers out there, I love you all. I think everyone who competed on the show, they did a magnificent job. But my favorite two were Sharaya J and Allie Caldwell. I felt like you two should have been in the finale. That's my opinion. What are your thoughts? First of all, because it began for me when Allie got beat in the comeback show. When Allie lost that battle in the comeback show, to me, I felt like that it was like oranges and banana trees. So I don't understand. I didn't get that. So can you help me understand just that?
Well, you know what? I will be completely honest. Like, I thought that Allie had one of the best voices on that show. You know what I mean? And when she first got there, I was just like so off because, you know, what the judges were saying about her voice really already sounded mixed, like just clear, clean, like just a beautiful voice.
Powerful.
Powerful, yes. And so, and you know, she's a Jersey girl too, so I was like, come on, Jersey girl, you know. So I was, you know, excited about that part too. I think that in that moment, I feel like Allie, I feel like it may have just been a performance thing, like right there live for the judges, like who won overall in performance. And I think the fact that Allie had that slower record, you know what I mean?
I thought about that, Sharaya. I believe if she had performed No More Drama. Oh, yes. That's one of my favorite performances from Allie was Mary J. Yeah, and I think that power and that movement, that was more performance. I think if she had done that one, it would really have been no question.
Yeah, you know, that was my thing. I felt like she just in that moment because Allie sang that record perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think it was just that energy, the different energy of the record right then kind of swayed, you know, the judges because, you know, Whitney was performing her heart out and all over that stage and moving. I think that's what kind of, you know, pulled them in. A little more lean toward Whitney's performance.
Okay. I'll give you that. Okay, so what reason are you what reason are you gonna give for the final two?
I know.
You slayed it. Wow. Really? For real? I mean, you had to be thinking, really? Did I just hear what I just heard? Really? Y'all call that name? Nothing against the winner. Congratulations, absolutely. But really?
Right. That part. It's so funny. You know, it was a tough one because I think James, you know, me and James did build a really cool bond while being on the show. So I of course wanted the best for him out of the situation that could be, you know, for him. But I'll be honest, like 2 weeks prior to 2 weeks when it was coming up to the finale, and we were just getting closer and closer. It was something in my gut, my intuition had told me, just ran across on my life. Right, if you win this, because it was becoming more real, you know what I mean, the closer I got to the finale. And I was saying to myself, like, if you win this, when you have to sit down and look at this contract that, you know, that these shows offer, or, you know what I mean, or the long, because I know other people who won those shows have been in long, extended contracts, so they can't really do a lot of sticking and moving around. And because I have been in the industry for a while and learned under, you know, and even grew underneath some really iconic mentors, I was questioning whether me winning would help me or hurt me in my career. That is a genuine intuition, gut thing that I felt 2 weeks out. And so I started kind of coming to terms with if I got the W or if I didn't, that from the moment when I started on the journey, I had trusted God. I gave it to the Creator. I said, okay, now lead me down. And just because I got to the end and it didn't come out the way that everybody intended it to, or, you know, or even the way that I intended it to, I couldn't at that moment stop trusting God that was the right decision for me. You know what I mean? And so it kind of gave me a little peace with it, I think, even before the winner was announced. You know what I mean? But hands down, even James came to me like, congratulations. Like, he was shocked, I think, too, when he got the W. Not that James isn't a great talent, because James is a great talent, you know what I mean? But for him, I think that something like that could have been more beneficial for him at where he's at in his career than for me.
And he did talk a lot about wanting to get out of the group because, he had been in the boy band and he had done that. And, so for him, it probably, even with all of the restrictions of the contractual obligations, which I know a lot of that comes along with these singing competitions, you are so tied down, for lack of a better term. So he won't have the freedom that you now have as the runner-up.
And the thing is, I believe that he needs the development a little more, yes. Finding who he is as an artist. Because James can be like, like those things will help him. Like, I've literally gone through that process. Yeah. Off the show, prior to the show. You know what I mean? And so I think that, I just went out there and I gave my own. Of course, there's a lot of people, so many people to this day, like, are you kidding me? No, he got robbed and all of that, and I understand and I appreciate that love because they thought that I might have been killed it, you know what I mean? And that I should have got the W, but I'm also very appreciative of the place that I stand now, just even being the first runner-up and just opportunity to get on that stage and do my art in front of the world.
Absolutely. And I'm going to stop you right there because we have to take another quick break, and we're going to be right back with the more of the great Sharaya J.
I can tell that you gon' stumble, you gon' fumble, you gon' gag. All the judges gon' be puzzled, I'ma look at them and laugh. Next time you better think twice, I'm a savage. I be breaking rappers like DJ Khaled. You was thinking this was sweet, cause I'm cute and I'm petite. When I see you backstage, I knew you was fresh meat. Now you could think about this on your way back home. Like how Ray, you gon' play me like a ring back home. And why did Ray you put me on blast like that? And how come Ray you bringing up the past like that? Man, I'm busy, don't you know? Spelling B-A-N-J-I. You can't wait to take my seat. I can't wait to see you try. I just call it like I see it. Right now it's looking bad, cause you about to lead a building with my foot up and up.
Welcome back. We are still here with the amazing Sharaya J. So we're going to just pick up where we left off. So I'm, now that you explained it that way, I'm actually happy that you have the freedom to do what you want to do. And because sometimes, and I'm just going to ask you, because sometimes the runner-up is also restricted. So is that the case here?
No. I think that, plus I'm in like a grace period after as far as like the show. I think anything contractually, but for the most part, I'm good money. And the show has been really great for me, or working with me still, even after the fact, just with press and, really being supportive. And they were supportive, doing the whole thing. So it ended up still just being a great journey. I didn't walk away with any,
Absolutely. And I think for me, even before I interviewed you, I tried to keep it quiet because I announced that I was going to interview Allie, and my inbox just filled up with loyal listeners and viewers. So I said, I'm not going to talk about interviewing Sharaya J. I'm just going to wait because I don't want them to fill up my mailbox. But the question that kept coming to me, and I also had that question that I thought the premise of the show was to hold your seat. So if you hold your seat from the beginning to the end, shouldn't that be an automatic win?
It sounds good to me.
So, and there was, James lost his seat, and then they kept giving feedback. Well, you ain't there. You're not there. You're not there. But then right at the moment when he needed to be, he was there, because I think the one person who challenged him and he lost his seat was Leah. Was it Leah? Yeah. And her voice is incredible, by the way, too.
That's another great talent. Come on, Jersey girl. Another Jersey girl.
Ooh, girl, y'all ain't playing up there in Jersey, huh? I mean, Jersey got talent. Look, That's a singing competition show somebody need to do. Jersey Got Talent.
Jersey Got Talent, right. You said it first. Yes, ma'am.
But so it's like when he came back, and then that's when he started getting the feedback right at those last 2 songs that he did. That's when, as Diddy said, he broke through the wall. And so
the reality is too that the judges also said that they will be judging as a collective, whole.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Package. You know what I mean? That even the whole. And so I think that, you know, a lot of people can't, and even my brother's like, you know, how do a person go undefeated and not win? He's like, that part is just, you know, crazy to a lot of people, you know what I mean? And, and, you know what I mean? But I guess at the end of the day, I just look at it like, you know, God just saw past that point and just pulled me out of something that wasn't for me, you know what I mean? And so I think that's a way I could just process it and, you know, not feel really any bitterness about it.
Right. And I also believe that this will probably maybe kind of shift some of the dynamics of the show, and they won't put so much emphasis on holding your seat the longest, because now they realize
that it can actually happen.
It means nothing. I mean, you could hold your seat for 2 weeks, come back in the comeback show. I mean, because that's how actually season 1 winner, Evie, she came on in the last week, and she went up against Candace Boyd, and she still won. So I think maybe that will help them see that the dynamic of the show is not about who holds their seat the longest. It's about who does what they need to do in those final moments.
Right. Which, you know, in essence is just not a fair run. You know what I mean? Because then you just, somebody like me who just comes in the beginning and holds on to that seat. Also, with writing original lyrics every week and writing original lyrics for ensemble records too. You know, that's an extra thing on my work pile. And then also me just trying to develop like a show when I came. And, you know, didn't have a lot to work with, but I was determined to use every single piece of the arena that I could use, whether it was bringing in a prop or using the stairs or coming over here towards the judges. I'm like, you know, I wanted to make it a moment. And then,
Girl, you taking me back. You taking me back. I mean, you was walking up the stairs and laying on the stairs and going up to you put Megan's name in one of them, and oh my goodness, it was, you put a lot of people's names in a lot of them. So I mean, I was like blown away every single week. And that's the other thing, you know, about it not being fair to a degree, because I don't know, what is it, an 8-week, 10-week?
Yeah.
8-week season.
So for 8 weeks, you worked your butt off, versus someone else like last year. Evie came in and she worked for 2 weeks and won the show. So that I don't know, that dynamic. Maybe they'll take another look at it. Not really sure. I think they should.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe they didn't. Maybe it really changed the dynamic of the show, because you're right. Last season, there was a lot of, and when I did an interview too on Good Day Atlanta, the woman would say that she had interviewed so many different people, like last season, so many different people, and she never got to see anybody twice. And so she was saying, like, for me, she was like, so this is the first time me ever seeing a contestant that I had interviewed already earlier on the show. Right. And I was like, maybe they didn't even think that somebody could hold their seat that long. Right. You know, let alone a rapper at that.
Right. So, Sharaya, what do you have coming up? I mean, do you have a contract, or do you have plans? What's coming up for Sharaya J?
So I did just release a new single called Say Less, that I performed in the finale, the last episode of the show, and about to release a video for that. Then I also got some really big things coming up on the horizon as far as like a complete project, an album, and some movie films, because I'm a screenwriter too, so I worked on and produced a lot of short films and feature films. And so I have a film also in in the makes that I've been working on and writing for. But busy stuff. But the thing I think I'm most excited about is I'm going to Hawaii for 2 weeks coming up, so I can just go over with my family, hang out, decompress a little bit.
Absolutely.
And just kind of, stand up myself and get ready for the next wave of work.
Yep, it's coming. The sky's the limit for you, dear. It's coming. So I need your social media handles. How can people follow you? What's your handles on, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook?
So on Instagram, I am Banji Raya, which is BANJIRAYA. And on Twitter, Sharaya_J. And on Facebook, Sharaya J.
Excellent. Oh my God, Sharaya, Sharaya, I love you. You're incredible. You're beautiful inside and out. I love your spirit. I just love how you interacted with everyone on the show, and you didn't look at anyone as a competitor, and I love that about you. And I really hate to say goodbye. I can't believe this interview went so fast.
I know.
But thank you so much for talking. Yes, you are more than welcome. So thank you so much, and we appreciate you guys joining us for this episode of Living by Design with the amazing master of rap, Miss Sharaya J. And we will be back next week with another empowering episode. Good evening, everyone.